so many guys don't have enough time to practice correctly. To me, you're better off roping a mechanical dummy a little bit, heelers 30 minutes, then loading up your horses, driving over somewhere 30 minutes away, running down the pin 15 or 20 times. Same with headers. The mechanical deal is a lot better to get to where you don't make no mistakes and your horses. But the biggest common factor is time. You know, young guys, they don't have that because they get home from school, they rope. But anybody that's done this sport knows it takes a lot of time to practice. You know, I practice different than a lot of people. I like roping fresh steers. Well, when you go buy 20, 25 head of steers, rope them for 2 months, sell them, you take a pretty good hit on them. So I've got to where I buy a lot of the muleys, 250 to 300 pounds. Are they any fun? No, they're not fun for me. I like catching, I like making good runs. The level of difficulty is as high as I've ever found. You take and put one in there, and the first time through, he's not too bad actually because he don't run that hard. Second, third time they're running that hard, you got to rope them around the neck and handle them. And the good thing about them, you rope them for 3 months, turn them out, and you make a little money on them. But a lot of my healers, when they come to the house, Rich was the same way. Clay actually is the one that started me on the muleys. When I first roped with Clay in '97, he had muleys. And he liked roping them, heeling on them. I like them because they're easier on your head horses. But, you know, do I recommend them for a lot of guys? You know, enough people get frustrated enough with team roping. And you go put fresh muleys in there to rope? No, I don't really recommend it. Is it good? Yeah, I think it's good for you. The concept of making it more difficult in the practice pen is when you leave home, you're prepared. You can handle any obstacle. Another thing I like to do, I like to have a few steers in there that go left, that go right. Like when I take my 20 muleys and I switch them out, I'll keep 6 or 8 in there. Ones that are slower, the smaller ones, want to have a few tricks, check off, so you're not just roping fast ones all the time. You got to have a few in there to make your horses pay attention. It's getting faster. I used to have a major advantage at the finals. One of the few guys that took a swing off in the box and would throw in the barrier rope goes. That is, you know, for 3-4 years, nobody changed. And then we all showed up to finals one year and 12 out of the 15 did. Now all 15 do. You know, that's the biggest thing that's changed is everybody's gotten faster. When I grew up in the short scores and everybody out here, it's hard for the guys that are successful in the short scores to make the finals. You know, I still say it, there's 10 or 15 guys. Well, Chad's one. You know, he come from back east, short scores all the time. Made the finals. He's had a lot of success out there because we practice in the short scores so much back east. Man, there's 10 or 15 guys back there just like us that can rope really good in the short scores. You know, Chad's developed well in the long scores. He's changed. He's got to where he's got a horse that can run. He can go make the runs in the long scores. But the building is so different than anywhere else we compete besides the turf finales. That's the biggest thing I changed. It's gotten faster.